Hello, this is Blue Star, defender of Equestria, and this is my next blind reaction video, episode 10 of season 9. I would love to comment on last week's episode, but unfortunately I have like 30 seconds to activate my recording device. So through the magic of editing, I can now talk about the last episode as much as I want, and I thought it was pretty good. It was kind of weird, but I liked it. It's like Garble was a poet and we didn't even know it. Because didn't want anybody else to know either, because otherwise he'd be teased and So hopefully now we've worked all that out with Garble and everything's good and yo! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweet Apple Acres. Yoo-hoo! Rise and shine, everybody! Oh.
I know we've had this day marked on the calendar for quite a while.
Oh, an apple bloom.
Finally here.
Okay.
Sure is. What?
What?
A harvest 100 moons in the making. When
Oh,
every
dear.
apple comes ripe at the same time. Big
Okay.
Mac's been up late working on this schedule so we can be sure not to miss a single tree. All it'll
Okay.
take now is a few days of hard work. Who's
Oh.
with me?
No one. You're tired.
That looks like a lot of work.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Bummer.
don't you worry, Chickabiddy. We got this confluence under control. I got
Okay.
us some help.
That's great, Granny. Twilight and the others are too busy at the school to lend a hoof. We
Okay.
could sure use some more muscle. Who'd you get? Brayburn? Honeycrisp?
Even better.
Uh-oh. I sense this is gonna be bad. Who? Okay.
Howdy, y'all.
Okay. What? I wasn't doing anything. Oh.
Now that's how you wake a pony up.
Okay.
Delicious.
Yay! But, oh.
Granny told me y'all could use a helping hoof with this here confluence, so I came a-running.
Well, with the
Okay.
harvest this big,
Get it off
we're
of me!
grateful for all the help we can get,
Yo.
I guess.
Yup.
Yeah.
That's too bad y'all ain't ever caught the great seedling. He'd granted you a perpetual harvest, confluence or no.
The great seedling? Well, now, I haven't thought about that old mare's tail for years.
Oh.
The great seedling ain't no mare's tail.
She's gonna kill us all.
Earth spirit. All the colors of the harvest that travels from farm to farm, daring ponies to catch 'em. And those that have the ingenuity are rewarded with crops that are always in bloom.
Oh,
And
that
he's
sounds
just
great.
real, that's you and me.
As I
Okay,
might
you say so.
recall, Apple Bloom used to love setting traps for the great seedling when she was a youngin'.
Now, that's not very nice.
Well, I'm pretty sure she's outgrown the whole thing by now. Right, Apple Bloom?
What are you talking about? Apple Bloom? Where did you go?
Maybe I'm big enough now to finally catch him.
Oh.
Who's with me?
What? Oh. Drat.
My little pony, my little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be until you all shared its magic
Yo.
with me. Big adventure, tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness, it's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
Oh. Interesting. First off, I have to be sorry that I was definitely distracted because my recorder decided to malfunction like just before the everything started. So it's like, no, come on. But everything's running now, so good. So anyway, so yes. So this sounds kind of interesting. I mean, it's good old-fashioned Legends Aid. It is nice to see the Apple family again, because I don't think we've been here in a while. I mean, actually, well, we did come here, you know, Sweet Apple Acres, I think an episode or two ago. But yeah, I don't think we've really done very much of the Apple family in quite recent memories, sort of a thing. But yeah, so that sounds cool. I kind of like the sound of this legend, and it's like surely Apple Bloom's grown out of it by now, or not. It's like, oh, This time we'll finally be able to catch him. Ooh, so interesting. It's like, well, it's an interesting thought. With all this, obviously this is a fantasy world with magic and all this stuff. Who knows? Maybe the legend is true. But so yeah, so this will be an interesting one. It's like, oh no. It's like, oh dear. I kind of feel for the Apple family, especially Big Mac. It's like, it's like, I can't do anymore. I've already worked so hard. Oh, poor guy. I feel your pain, Big Mac. Bummer. So, oh. The only thing worse than having to do a whole bunch of work is to then go and do a whole bunch more. So, poor Apple family, but I'm sure it'll be okay. But we're back, so.
Apple Bloom, you haven't hunted for the great seedling since you were little. Why
Okay.
would you want to start again now?
Because it's fun?
Confluence is so big. He's bound to show up. And if we catch him, he'll make all the apples
Going to
mad
seed?
all the time. Right, Goldie?
Don't say
That's
yes.
right, young Philly.
Oh.
Oh, just imagine.
I'll get you for this, Goldie.
Would be the busiest orchard in Equestria.
Oh,
Now,
good.
if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
Yes, you do, but not that kind of work. Get
Don't
back here.
forget we have actual work to do too.
Nothing like a little filly enjoying the harvest.
I don't mind Apple Bloom having fun, but there's honest to goodness work to do that doesn't have a thing to do with an old legend.
Oh, quit worrying, Sugar Booger. Apple Bloom can hunt for the seedling all she wants. If you're
Okay.
so fretified about work, why don't you and your brother get to bucking your own selves?
Granny's
All
right.
right.
Come on, sleepyhead.
No.
Let's get to work.
Must I? Oh, poor guy. Ow. Okay. Oh. No. Oh, that worked out well. Nice.
And if she had two of them, it would have been a pair of pairs.
Okay. What? Oh.
As
What?
much as I appreciate her volunteering, I'm not sure how much help Goldie's gonna be.
Oh well.
Oh, now that reminds me of the time Dottie, well, that's my cheetah, you understand. She found out where I keep the catnip. Oh.
I love
Okay.
hearing her and Granny
Oh,
spinning
poor
yarns,
Big Mac.
but it looks like the harvesting's up to us. You're gonna have to redo that schedule.
Again.
And as much as I'd rather Apple Bloom were helping, I guess there's no harm in her hunting the great seedling for a day, right? Big Mac!
Oh, what? Oh no. Oh no.
Gotcha!
Try. You got a big one.
You ain't the great seedling.
No. Could you please get me down? Oh.
We fell behind a bit yesterday, so we need every pony at their best.
It's my pancake.
If that's your brother's best, we might be done for.
Oh, good. I can't do it. Oh,
He
poor
was
guy.
just up late working out a new schedule so we can stay on track.
I didn't sleep either. I was too excited.
Ow.
I can't wait to see if I caught the great seedling.
Poor Big Mac.
I hope you're ready to cheer Apple Bloom up when her traps come up empty.
Every pony, come quick! You gotta see!
Uh-oh, what did you catch?
What in blazes is all the excitement about?
Look!
Huh?
The great seedling did this, didn't he?
Well, braid my mane. This sure looked like great seedling tracks to me.
I knew it! He was here! The great seedling was here! Isn't that amazing, Apple?
Yeah. Amazing.
All right, who did it? Well, this is gonna be hard. Oh no! It's not exactly a disaster, but definitely a conflict. I mean, it's sort of it's kind of weird where it's like, oh, it feels like such a a regular ordinary problem. It's like we got all this work to do. Why are you encouraging the kid? We need her help and stuff. Yeah, and I think Applejack would have appreciated somebody who was a tad younger to help them with the harvest, because, they got a lot of harvesting to do. Yeah, so I kind of, it's like, okay, so who laid the trail? Who did it? I mean, was it Goldie Delicious? Parts of me always would have think, could it be Big Mac? I don't know. Poor guy. I really feel for poor Big Mac. It's like, oh, I've definitely been guilty of this, you know, feeling like I've run myself into the ground. It's like, oh, poor guy. I hope he gets a really nice vacation or something at the end of this. Probably not. But, yeah, poor guy. Yeah, he's trash, you know, right now. He's completely messed up, poor guy. Oh, I hope he doesn't have to do the schedule again, and again, and again. Because that would be terrible. Poor guy, he's already messed up and stuff. He doesn't, you know. I can't do any more, Applejack. But, yeah, so this is kind of an interesting story. I mean, interesting. What's going to be the moral of this one? I don't know, but we're going to find out. So, I think I might have a few ideas, but I don't know. So, yeah, so, I kind of like it, so I think it's good. So, I don't know. In some ways, there's not much to talk about in this one. It's like, we're going to find out, so. But it's like, oh, man, it's like, oh. It's certainly an interesting conflict going on, you know, between Applejack and Goldie Delicious. It's like, you know, stop encouraging Apple Bloom. We know it's just an old story. We got work to do. And, you know, I kind of, I think Goldie Delicious will probably say something like, oh, she's just a kid. Let her have fun and stuff. It's like, yeah, I'm saying, you know, it's like, let the kid be a kid. It doesn't last long. You know, let's just, I'm gonna say is there's always this seems this rush for the kids to grow up. It's like, let the kids be kids. You know, it doesn't last long. Once they become adults, that's it. But at the same time, there's been, that's not necessarily always true. But anyway, so. But we shall see. I don't know. It's like I'm just. As unfortunate as always, just I have a little tired too, because I'm just. But anyway, we shall see. Because the episode is coming back on right now, so you hope. Yay!
Isn't it beautiful?
Yes, it is.
I just can't believe the great seedling was really here.
Oh, good.
Neither can I.
Aww.
What do you think this means?
Oh, well, it looks to me like a challenge. The seedling wants you to know that he was here, and
Okay.
he's daring you to catch him.
Oh,
You
no.
think I still have a chance?
Possibly.
You're an apple, ain't you?
Why, if you set enough traps, you're bound to catch him.
You're right. And that's just what I'm gonna do.
Aww.
Look out, great seedling. Here I come.
So glad to see Apple Bloom happy, but Applejack's also like,
Now, why would you go and do a thing like that?
Nothing like what?
You know what I mean. We got enough work to do without you distracting Apple Bloom by making some apple tracks and pretending the great seedling did it.
I did no such thing.
how dare
What
you?
in the tater tarnation would make you say a thing like that?
Well, some pony did it, and she sure seems to be enjoying this quite a lot.
Oh.
I'm enjoying it because Apple Bloom's enjoying it.
Yo.
Uh-huh. And I suppose you two didn't do it either?
Nope.
Of course not. But I suppose it could have been Goldie's cats. I guess them.
Have you considered that maybe it was the great seedling after all?
It's possible.
Ha ha,
Sort of.
very funny.
I swear, sometimes I think she's part mule.
Oh, ouch. Careful, watch it. It's dangerous. Oh no. Yeah,
You know where there's more rope? I've got a lot of traps to make if I'm gonna catch the
a
great
shark.
seedling.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I know you're excited, but we sure could use your help today. Are you sure
Please.
you want to spend time trying to catch something that might
Uh-oh.
not even be real?
That was diplomatic.
The great
Sort of.
seedling is real.
Right.
You saw the tracks. You think those appeared all by themselves?
No.
I don't know who made the tracks, but I don't think it was the great seedling.
Why not?
Because the great seedling is just something to make the harvest fun for youngins. And you're
Oh.
old enough now to know that there's a time for fun and there's a time for work.
True.
Catching the great seedling is helping. He can make the trees blossom all the time.
All right. How about this? If you help me with the harvest today, I'll help you set traps for the great seedling tonight.
Oh,
Deal?
that was a good compromise.
Oh, yes.
I like
It's a
that plan.
deal.
Yay! Oh! Ooh! Oh. Ow! I guess. There you
Kinda looks like those seedling tracks, huh?
go.
Sure. If there were hundreds of apples in a bunch of different lines.
Well, if enough apples fell or got knocked down, by the wind maybe, or animals. I'm just saying there's a lot of possible explanations.
And one of them is the great seedling.
And the rest of them ain't.
Oh.
That ain't what you thought when you was a foal.
What?
What does that mean? Your sister was plumb loco about catching the great seedling when she was your age. Same as you are now.
Oh, don't
Worth
tell them that.
eating.
Oh, is that so? Do tell, Granny.
Yeah.
It must have been the last confluency, I reckon. I was supposed to keep an eye on your sister, but
There we
she
go.
was slipperier than an apple seed. Applejack!
Applejack!
Get your flank back here!
Get back
You're
here!
supposed to be sorting in the barn!
Get back here, you!
Sorry, Granny. I gotta check my traps or the great seedling might get away.
No! That would be terrible. Oh, careful.
Now, where'd I put that trap?
Oh no, she doesn't have her hat! Uh-oh. Oh dear.
Bust my buds. Where's that young'un get to?
Where'd you get to? Get over here!
She spent the better half of the day stuck in that trap.
Bummer.
And
Well, that's
missed out
embarrassing.
on helping with the harvest
Oh.
because I was chasing something for little foals. I felt guilty every pony else had to work harder because of me. So I decided right then and there I was
Aw.
too old to waste any more time on the great seedling.
Poor Applejack.
Oh, we finished the harvest just fine, but we laughed about that story for years.
I don't think Applejack found it was funny.
Laughing.
I'm sorry that happened, Applejack. but
Oh.
It won't if you and me set traps together like you promised. Plus,
Okay.
we'll get them done twice as fast and won't miss out on any of the harvest.
Good point.
Then let's get to work.
Oh, good. Yay! Okay. Uh-oh. Boing. Oh, no! No! Uh-oh. This is a problem. Careful now. Oh, no, not the cats! And the dog. Oh, yeah. Oh. Well, we caught a dog, but... Well, she took that well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this way, and... Whoa. Okay. Ooh, that was close. Oh. Ugh, poor pigback. Oh, that was an interesting shot, but it's getting darker.
It sure was fun setting up all those traps together.
I forgot what a good time it could be.
Yo.
If any two ponies can catch the great seedling, it's us.
Yo.
I can't wait to check in the morning.
Now, there's still plenty of harvesting to do. So promise me you'll help, even if all our traps are empty.
I promise.
Uh-oh.
So long as you're ready for the bountiful harvest, the great seedling's gonna give us one of our traps, Nabum.
Deal.
Speaking of all these traps, the great seedling may not come. Whoa, whoa. What was that?
Yeah.
Come on, Applejack. We can check every trap and still stay on schedule.
Oh, good.
Now, that's what I like to hit.
Here. Ooh. Yikes.
Whoa.
I don't believe it!
Yikes! What? What just happened? Whoa.
This must have taken all night.
What?
Nothing!
Huh?
Wow.
I checked all the traps near the tracks. Everyone was sprung, but they're all empty.
Aww.
Every trap sprung? No way critters did this. Or the wind. I can't believe
no.
I'm saying this, but
No!
maybe the great seedling really was here.
Yay! They're up to the two old ponies are up to something. It's gonna be an interesting question. Is he gonna be real or is he not gonna be real? Again, in this universe, it could actually be true that he is real, so. I was kind of thinking, what if he is real and they catch him? It's like, well, sure, I could bring bountiful harvest to just your field, but what about all the other fields? I don't know. That would be interesting. I mean, that could happen. It's like, it's interesting because, let's just say in the real world, this story would definitely play out differently. But, yeah, but, you know, in this universe, all these things are possible. It is kind of amusing watching Applejack being like, it could actually be true. Oh my gosh! By Celestia, he might actually exist and we can catch him! Yes! I like that. I kind of like how they set up that motivation of why does Applejack not want to do this anymore? Oh, because she fell into one of her own traps and she felt bad that, oh no, I'm stuck here in my own trap and I'm not helping out. And it was cool to see the parents, their parents and stuff again. I forgot their names. No, but yeah, that was cool and I liked that. But yeah, it's like now it's like, she's learning how to rediscover being the excitement of the child. It's like from a line of Babylon 5. It's like, you've forgotten the simplest of joys, that of the child in the closed box. Sort of a thing of not, it's like, ooh, did we catch anything? Did we catch anything? Did we catch anything? Ooh, 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 ooh. There's something cool about that. And I like that. And I kind of like this one. This one's kind of weird in that it almost feels like, you could almost do this episode without ponies and the real world and stuff. There's nothing crazy going on yet. It just feels like almost in a way an ordinary slice of life story sort of a thing. And you could definitely substitute, oh no, my brain is definitely malfunctioning. I forgot the great seedling. It's like you could substitute that for a lot of different things. But I like it. I definitely like it. And be interested to see what happens. All I know is for certain is somebody is working very hard to make these tracks. So we shall see what happens. Because hopefully the show will be back in the next maybe 40 seconds or so. I'm developing my commercial sense. How long have the commercials been running? I don't know. But anyway, we shall see. Running out of things to say. Please come back, show. Because sometimes it's like, yeah, it's like they're just gonna tell us what's gonna happen, so we're gonna find out, so. Yay, we're back! Yay! Applejack is a believer! Yay!
So, you're finally ready to admit the great seedling might be real?
I can't think
Maybe.
of anything else that could have laid out these tracks and sprung all our traps.
And if he left this many tracks behind, he's practically begging us to catch them. You ain't never seen anything like this before.
Well, tell us what you have seen. Goldie, you too. We need to know it all if we're really gonna catch them.
Sure, Goldie and I'll tell you all about the great seedling all day while we work.
True. Work.
Apple Bloom and I don't have time to work today.
Yes, we
We've
do.
gotta set up traps in every row, even the carrots. Just
The
to be sure.
carrots.
Yesterday you said the great seedling was just something to make the harvest fun for youngins.
Oh.
That was before I thought we could actually catch them.
You made me do.
Besides, Big Mac can make time in the schedule for us to set traps, right?
No. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get to. Apple Bloom and I are gonna go capture us the great seedling.
Uh-oh. Plan might be backfiring. Poor Big Mac. It's like you're gonna owe me for this, sister. Ugh. Poor guy. I don't even have the strength to write the X anymore. What? Oh, I bucked this tree already. Oh, poor guy. Huh? Wait a minute.
All right, just one more hill to go.
What's wrong, Big Mac?
I did this all myself.
Is this right?
Yup.
But that doesn't make any sense. How
What?
can all these trees be bare if we haven't bucked them yet?
Seems like more work of the great seedling to me.
How do you mean?
Well, the closer you get to catching the critter, the more mischievous it gets.
You're saying the great seedling is taking our apples?
Yes. Sounds like he's fixing to throw you off the stand.
What? Ah!
Have you ever heard of any pony actually catching them?
Oh, there are stories, but it's hard to say for sure. He's quite the trickster. Guess that's why the reward is so great if you can trap him.
Well,
use
his
some help
tricks have
around
given
here.
me an idea. Setting traps is one thing, but I reckon if we keep watch over the trees that haven't been bucked, the seedling won't know what hit him.
That's a
Oh,
great idea. Any pony else want to stay up with us?
no.
An old pony like me needs your beauty rest, but you young'uns have a good time.
Have
My
fun.
kitties can't sleep unless they're curled up on my haunches. But I can't wait to see the great seedling with my own eyes once you catch him.
Guess it's just you and me.
Poor guy, my beautiful plants. Oh. My gosh.
Too bad no pony else wants to come out, but I'm glad we're doing this together.
Aw.
Me too.
Aw.
It's been a long time since I was on a real seedling hunt.
Oh,
and this is
good.
the first time doing it with my little sister.
When did you start trying to catch the great seedling?
I couldn't have been much more than a foal. I remember our parents tucking Big Mac and me in and telling us all about the great seedling. I got so excited I could barely sleep. So I...
Oh. Well, she doesn't have that
Don't you
problem.
worry, Sugar Cube. I won't let him get away.
Aww. It's like they have to sleep sometime. What was that? Ooh.
Applejack, wake up!
Applejack.
Huh?
What?
What is
Oh,
it?
there
I
go
think
my
the trap
binoculars.
went off.
Well, let's go check it out.
We got movement.
See anything?
Mm-mm.
Don't scare him off.
It's like quietly.
We gotta lead him into one of the traps.
I'm not worried about scaring him.
Oh. Oh no! You don't look too friendly. He's got glowing red eyes. No, that's just the wind. Oh no!
I think the great seedling's hunting us!
It's right behind us!
Apple Bloom, wait!
Wait, get back here! Oh no! Somebody! Oh dear. Oh no.
Huh?
Got her! Oh no!
Applejack!
We're all doomed! Whoa! Ow! What? What did you lock the door for? Oh, wow. Goodbye, every pony! It's Big Mac!
He's been harvesting in his sleep this whole time.
Poor guy.
Is the great seedling?
No. What? What are you doing? Oh no, what am I doing here? Whoa! Oh, poor guy. Help.
You okay, Big Mac?
Nope.
Nope. I'm stuck in a hole in the middle of the night. Oh,
And
poor
thanks to all
guy.
of Big Mac's late night work, we brought in the whole harvest with time to spare.
Poor
No
guy.
wonder you were so tired all the time.
Yep.
I'm glad we solved the mystery, but I really wanted to catch the great seedling before I get too old to try.
No.
You know what, Sugar Cube? You're never too old to be a filly.
No.
Always be work to do, but having fun together is something you never grow out of.
Yo. Yay. Ah! These cats.
Well,
Oh.
looks like you don't need me no more. Time to get home before Dottie gets in the catnip again. I have stories about that, I'll tell you what.
Uh-oh.
We're real glad you came, Goldie.
Sure are. Come back next year.
Okay.
Oh, looks like you forgot to clean up the carrots.
Big Mac wasn't harvesting the carrots, just the apples.
What? Oh no, what does this mean?
You know what this means?
Uh-oh.
For another hunt!
Look out, great seedling! Here we come!
Yay! As always, thank you to you hardworking people working so hard on the show. Yo! So, dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. So that was, I forgot the name of this episode again because I've definitely am sleep deprived and I'm just like, So, that was episode 10, so yay! Poor Big Mac, it's like he even works in his sleep, poor guy. Oh, yeah, poor Big Mac definitely needs a vacation or something. Oh. Or maybe I'm just projecting and I think I need a vacation. But anyway, that was an unusual episode, but I kind of liked it because it sort of just felt like an ordinary slice of life episode, so it was kind of nice, but it was kind of weird. And of course, we didn't get to know where the tracks came from. Unless, of course, Big Mac did them, which maybe he did? I'm not sure. But I like that. Ironically, I was just watching the specials for Mary Poppins Returns. You're never too old to be a child, sort of a thing, is kind of the feeling of this episode and Mary Poppins, which I kind of like. It's like, yes, you can't go back to being a child, but there are some things from childhood that don't have to go away just because you grow up and all that stuff. So I kind of like that, and it's also cool that, oh, they're having fun together, and that's sort of always in a way the kind of the point of this. We don't know if the great seedling is true or not. That's not important. What's important is that, you know, they're having fun together, trying to catch the great seedling and all that. So that was good, and I like that. And the parts of me do feel like the older ponies may have had a role in this, that they may have been planning this, because they're like, On the other hand, it could be just that, oh, they're enjoying watching the youngins having fun together, and like, yay! It's kind of been a while that Apple Bloom and Applejack have really bonded because there's been so much going on from the school, the friendship quest, saving Equestria from certain doom, you know, sometimes there's not enough time for Applejack and Apple Bloom, so it was kind of nice for them to have a bonding episode. And I must say, on a personal note, I'm kind of glad that, you know, we've now seen every single frame from the promo trailer in the episode, so now I'm safe, so yes! This episode is kind of weird for me because on the one hand, there's kind of a lot to talk about. It could almost be focused on video worthy. On the other hand, it feels kind of straightforward and simple, and it's like, there's not much to talk about. It's like, it depends on how much you want to talk about these kind of things, but I thought this was an interesting way of doing it. I liked the episode. I thought it was pretty good. And it certainly is nice to have an episode where the stakes are not quite so high. Oh no, will they finish the harvest in time? Oh no. I feel for poor Big Mac. Oh. I think the sisters definitely owe him. You gotta balance out, you know, work and having fun, that, you know, you can't just do one or the other, you gotta do both. That's tough sometimes. Sadly, in this case, it kind of worked out that, oh, they got to have all the fun and Big Mac had to do most of the work himself, so, So I think they definitely owe him 1, maybe 2, possibly 3. But still, and it was cool to see Golden Delicious again and all the crazy cats. Oh, they're everywhere. I never thought about that. It's like, yeah, bringing a bunch of cats to a farm with a dog, that doesn't seem like such a good idea, but apparently the cats can hold their own, so... Otherwise, I liked this episode. I thought it was good. It wasn't exactly an Equestria shattering episode, but it was still a good episode. It was a nice sentiment, and it was kind of nice to see all the Apple family, and seeing Applejack and Apple Bloom bonding again was kind of nice, so yay! So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you for commenting, liking, and subscribing, and until next time, this is Blue Star. Stay strong, and pony on. Blue Star out.